Well, hello, hello, hello. It's time to make art with Mrs. M. How do you like this sign that I created? I was thinking about all the different things that I might use when making art, and I use those objects to make the letters that spell art. So we have an A, R, T. So let's make art together. Today, all you will need is a box left over from some yummy snack, a Ziploc baggie, and a pair of scissors. And these are things you should probably already have on hand at home. So I was thinking to myself how much I used to love puzzles as a child. Still do. And I love puzzles because they help your brain. Yes, puzzles help your brain. They help you when you're putting together the pieces to figure out spatial relationships and to see the bigger picture. This feels like it has cookie crumbs still inside. Okay, so I've opened this and I'm going to turn this part into a puzzle. So what I need to do now is to cut all the flaps off and this side panel and this little part right here that connected to the other side. I'm going to cut all that off with my scissors. And the cool thing about this box is that I can see exactly where I need to cut because of where the flaps are. There are nice folds there. And here's the last little part. Great. So this will be the puzzle. Cookies. And actually, I'm going to use this side panel right here as a ruler. So in case you don't have a ruler, just use a straight edge. So I'll cut the little flaps off the ends. Okay, and this will be my ruler. I'm going to use this to make lines across on the back where I can cut this puzzle. So I'm looking at this now and I'm trying to figure out where the middle is, and I am going to draw a line down the middle with my ruler. Good, that's about in half. I did a pretty good job of kind of figuring where half was, even though I couldn't measure. Now I'm going to make another line here and another line here, halfway between this line and the edge. So let me see about where that would be. About right there. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. About right here. Next, I'll make lines going in the opposite direction. So I will start right about where I think the middle is, straight up and down. Then I'll find the middle of that right about, actually I don't want to find the middle. I think I want to divide this part into 3 equal parts. So I think I'll divide it into thirds. So this, and this section. Because then the pieces of my puzzle will all be like a square shape. Almost a square. And guess what? If you mess up on these lines on the back, don't worry about it, because it's the back. It's the back of the puzzle. It's the side that will be touching the table. It won't, those marks won't show. So if you mess up, then just adjust your lines and redraw them, maybe with a different color pen or marker, or just go over it darker. I'm going to do the same thing here and divide this section into thirds, so I have 1, 2, 3 parts. Okay, straight line from there down, and do it again here. Okay, pretty good. This area is a little bit bigger than the rest, but it's not too bad. I'm satisfied with it. So now this cookie box becomes a puzzle, because I'm going to cut all of these squares out using my handy dandy scissors. You have to cut neatly. Don't go back and trim the edges if you don't cut exactly on the line, because you don't want any pieces of the picture to be missing from your puzzle. All right. So the box has been cut into squares, and now the fun part begins. Turn them over and begin to put your puzzle together. This would be a great challenge for your family members. Time each other and see who can put the puzzle together the fastest. I'm already finding pieces that can go together, and yes, I think that goes, no, that doesn't go there. And this is fun. No. This is going to be fun. Okay, there's the top of the F. This is going to be fun. So once you're done putting your puzzle together, that's where the Ziploc baggie comes into play, because you can save this for another day, and you have just made a puzzle that you can keep and share. And this should last for a good little while. A puzzle that you've made all by yourself. And you don't have to do those complicated pieces that have curves and little knobs and things like that. Just using these squares is good enough for making a puzzle. So I hope you had fun here today, creating something cool. Making this is just as fun as drawing something, because you're using your hands and you're using your brain to look at things and to figure things out. And that's a part of art and being creative. And artists are like scientists. We figure things out. We look at things and analyze things and where things should go and rearranging. And so this is a great activity for every artist. Puzzles are fantastic for the brain. So art makes you smart. Come back with me again. We'll make more cool stuff.